Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining the Heroes webinar. My name is Comfort and I'm calling in from the United Kingdom. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of November 2025. We are very excited because we are in a journey to launching a powerful business, an empowering business. And we have a very beautiful topic today to discuss. And if this, we are sending this as a special invitation to anybody finding us for the first time, or you've been seeing us here and you've never stopped to listen to what we are saying. We invite you to stay, listen, and maybe you find something interesting and want to jump on the bandwagon. So today we're discussing the topic, we provide holistic solutions. That is because this is a business that is more of a family, it's more of a movement, it's more of a community. And so value comes first, family comes first, personal well-being comes first before money. And so if you listen and follow on with us, you will understand what we mean by us providing holistic solutions. So on this note, I would like my dear sister Ivy Mix to go on first. She is welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to our precious sister for this opening introduction. There are days we forget ourselves. We forget who we are. Let me tell you something. Last week, I was just thinking about myself. Ivy, what have you done? Who are you? What were you? I was just looking for a piece of paper to list things I've done. I said, I've been a school teacher, I've been a housekeeper, I've been a doctor, I've been a chaplain, I've been a friend, I've been a sister. Let me tell you something. I had to search to know who I am and where I'm going to. So just want us to use this holistic, did you see, approach of yourself. Your wholeness is the beginning of the community's wholeness, because we are all friends and building great relations in this great journey that we are going on to. Now, our task at this very pivotal moment is to search who you have been. You can say you have traveled to about 20 countries. If you don't sit down to think, you will not even know what you've done or who you have been. I had to think. I had to sit down and think and remember countries I've been to. All is part of your personal, holistic portfolio. Don't miss it. All those things have made you who you are now. Are you getting me? Now, they are going to carry on to where you're going to. Now, where we're going to, we keep on saying, is an educational platform. And when you go for education, what are you going to do? You're going to identify what you are strong in. Today, let's take a moment to identify what we are strong in. Some of us are very strong in friendships. Some of us are very good in supporting others. Let me tell you, the support on these platforms that we're on. Thank you for what you said. You know, all the comments on these platforms, some people are spirit builders. Some people are cheerleaders. Why do great football teams need cheerleaders? They are stronger than the cheerleaders, but it shows that nothing is small. Somebody celebrating you can be the biggest thing ever. So who are you today? Who are you tomorrow? Are you going to be that strength of the place that we're going to? Are you going to be a strength for yourself? Are you going to be a strength for a community that you say, I built a community of, somebody just told me last week, she came from Korea. In fact, I picked her up from the airport. She said she is opening up an app where she's going to let people be friends with one another, because that's a very closed society. So she felt that app. She was thinking, there's so much greatness in you. I've known this lady for some time, but I didn't know that greatness was in her. So today, the short message I'm bringing to everybody, that this holistic approach, that we are approaching everything, we are approaching from the point of who we are and who we are bringing. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And thank you, Sister Comfort. Back to you.
I think Sister Comfort has just popped out, so I'll just take over here. Thank you, Dr. Ivy Mix. That was great. That's a great start. Obviously, we're talking about us as individuals and building ourselves they're making us become, a better person than what we are now, and that's what we all aim to do in life anyway, is to better ourselves. So I'm going to go over to Mary, and so she can open up and give us a view, and then we can carry on. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you for allowing me to speak. Very happy people around here. We are very hopeful. Like you see, my name is Marie, and our topic today is holistic solutions. That is a very broad topic. Holistic solutions, it's a thing, it's a concept that you can apply to everything if you want to take care of that whole thing and not miss out on any parts of that thing. So you are focusing on every aspect that makes the whole of that, whatever it is that you're taking care of. Holistic solutions can be, like I said, can be applied to anything. So we have a community right now that we're still in the process of discovering who we are in our community. It could be your community in the neighborhood. It could be your community at work. You're discovering yourself, and then you have an idea that you want to spread, you want to expand. And so you find people of like-minded and you tag them along to group them together in order to grow that thought that you have. And then you can expand it. I would take one example of us, like each individual. When you go to see a doctor, because you do have a headache, for example, the doctor not only check on your headache, has to find what is causing the headache. Are you drinking enough water? Or when was the last time you saw the doctor? Should we conduct a test to figure out what is the causative agent of your headache? By doing different tests, you may find out that symptom that you came to the hospital for to see the doctor is a headache. But with the testing that we've seen, we see that you are dehydrated. You don't drink enough water. It seems you have hypertension. And we discovered that your blood sugar is high. So from a symptom of headache, you're looking at that individual not only for the headache, you're also conducting tests to find out what the causative agent of that headache is. You discover that there's high blood pressure, there's high sugar, you're having lack of fluid. So when the doctor treats you, they have to treat you to treat all the other symptoms that you did not express when you walked into the office. That is a holistic approach, treating somebody, making sure that you take care of everything. I'm just talking about just an individual. This holistic solution can be applied. I can expand it. Somebody who wants to build a hospital, for example, you have to make sure that you have all the entities that you need in order for that hospital to function. You have to have doctors, you have to have pharmacists, you have to have nurses, and even with that, you have to find a pharmacy where if you, for example, you give them a medication, a prescription, you can direct them, go to this and get your medication. That way you're treating them, you're helping them in a holistic manner so that when they get better, you already have created solutions from step by step, and each little step has its own holistic way of approaching so that you don't leave any aspect of the person. You're treating the person holistically. You're building a holistic community. You are involving people in a holistic way with their various skills to bring so that we can have a larger solution. I can apply this to Victory with Ash. This is his mindset, and this is how he's going to spread and spread and spread. and spread in a holistic manner. Thank you.
Wow. Powerful. I'm sorry I got kicked out by the system. I hope that I'm back again. Thank you, Pete. I know that you actually sat in for me. I'm just happy. I think I've got a bit of what Sister Ivy said, and you added to it. Guys, don't make noise. So one thing I got that was repeating between two of you was self-discovery. Discover who you are. You make an inventory of all of those things and so on. So in addition to what you say, I think we are going to discover more about us again when Mr. Mufari finally releases these courses onto us, because there's so much that is sitting in us that we want to give out there to the world. We want to die empty, but then how to take it out, it has been the difficulty, has been the challenge. So Ash is not only taking care of that part where he says, this is business, you make money, but then this is how you take care of your own self first, mentally, physically, and stuff. And then before you finally know how to set up a business and then succeed. So I see how everything is working, and I like how you bring it from your various perspectives. And of course, the puzzle always fits so well. Thank you so much for that. And I would like to hear from my brother Andy. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, Comfort. I'm going to take it from a totally different way because I like to be awkward. I want to focus on the fact that what we're here to do is to be part of a community, one, but two, we're here mainly to be able to learn and undertake various skill sets that we may not have had access to before, because we're all from different backgrounds. We all have different careers. Ivy was explaining, she's been a teacher, a doctor, etc. Some of us have just dealt with numbers, and we have no clue as to how to do things like marketing, for instance, or how to build a business online, how to network. And all of these things are extremely important skills, but if we don't know how to do them, how do we learn? Now, the best way of learning is to be able to have or have access to a mentor, somebody who is a specialist in that field, an expert in that field. This is possible, but normally they charge us huge amounts to follow some guru who thinks he knows everything, but at the end of the day you spend 1,000 maybe, but you don't get very far because they don't tell you everything. Whereas with what we've got coming up, my understanding is that we're going to have access to world-class trainers, guys that have charged exorbitant amounts of money, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, to gain access to their information because they are at the top of their game. And what Ash is doing is bringing this forward for us to be able to take advantage of that. But for us, it's free. Now, this is the bridge, if you like, into this big, bold, beautiful dream. But bottom line is, we get to learn along the way. And we get to learn some skills that, quite frankly, I would never have been able to gain access to, and certainly not spend, 10,000, 20,000, whatever it cost to sit in front of a mentor for however long, to be able to listen and understand exactly how these things are done. So not only are we building tight circles of people that we want to work with and a community that we want to work with, but also we're getting very close now to be able to have access to these type of skills, to these type of training opportunities. So for me, that's the holistic bit, if you like. That's the bit that says, look, we're all part of this together, and thankfully we have somebody who's willing to help us to get to that next level. And that's our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara. So hopefully that helps, Comfort.
Definitely, Andy, it does. And I really appreciate that because, like you say, I think I agree because Sister Marie said earlier on that you can look at it from any perspective, it works. Because it's still, again, holistic in the sense that when I learn and understand and you are struggling, I'll hold your hand and say, listen, this is how it works. This is how I understand it. This is how I did it. And so if this is where you've been stuck, I hold your hand and then you cross over to the next stage. And so before you know it, all of us are right there at the top together. So thank you so much. And let's hear from our brother Vincent.
Hi everyone. Happy Sunday to everyone. Thank you everyone for being here today, this Sunday, and also hello to those of or who are listening to us as well. Thank you very much. So today is a great topic, and I listen to my sisters and brother Andy. I know that it was great and powerful as well because myself, I didn't exactly know where to start, but you give me a head where to start because of what you said, with full of powerful information. So, holistic solution for me, I look like a big picture. So a big picture where integrating like physical, mental, or emotional. So sometimes we can say even spiritual aspect of the, and then treating symptom or maybe isolating issues. So it's in one way a big picture for all of us because like Andy was saying, our CEO, Mr. Mufara, think about us trying to integrate all together, trying to make sure that we are all in. Even the way that the system that is using is a interconnecting system. So the interconnections is making all of us to be together. So this is the interconnection that Mr. Ash is using. Is very good aspect as well. So a way also to put people together. And then from one link to another, when I start from my link, you can see you keep going down from one person to maybe 10 or 20 people. So we are all interconnected. We are all in the same system. So it's also like my sister Mary Penny was saying, we like or no, it's something that we're all going to depend on that. And then it's going to bring a big and positive impact for all our community, our environment, where we are looking forward. So it's very important. And then for me, it's something positive. So we are all in, we are all going to get in. So we should not worry. Everything is made so that everyone will get a place in the system. The system is made for us. It's for us that is there. So ourselves, for our friend, family, and the whole community. Even I think your Sister Evie was saying, those even they are not in, they will profit, they will benefit from it. So it's an interconnected system. We like or not, this is what is going to happen, and then it's going to interfere everywhere. We are in a different society. You like or not, every society will be affected, and then will be integrated from everywhere, from every continent. People who are integrated, and then we are in. So this is very important. We should see as a positive impact to be part of this giant business, this massive opportunity. So something that we haven't seen it before, we haven't done it before. So this system is very important. So people should not worry. We know we'll all get in and then we'll all get there. So Mr. Ash, he knows exactly what he's doing. So stay with the system. Everything is working perfect because it depends of where you're trying to connect and then what you're trying to do. Everything is working perfect. People come to me, sometimes they cry, but when I talk to them, they are happy and then everything works smoothly. Is something that is doing. Sometimes when you're trying to do something, it's not working. People think maybe it's finished, it's not working. I would say insist and try again. It works perfectly. Or change the system while you are using. Change your browser. You will be better. Also change. So many things can happen. Reboot your computer. So there are so many solutions that we need to do and then things are working. So for me, everything is working perfect. So let's stay together. Let's connect to the system. This is a powerful system that is working. And then like never give up. I was talking to my brother Collins today. I say never give up. One of our brother was complaining. I said, never give up. Life, never give up.
Right.
The sooner that you give up, maybe that's where something new is going to start. And then you say, oh, if I knew, it's too late. So never give up. Let's keep continuing. Let's have a heart, and then let's stay in. Let's be together. And then I know the rest, we do our part, God will do the rest. It's not what we need to do, that's why we are doing. And then the rest, let's leave to God, and then God will do it for us. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Vincent. We appreciate. Yeah, I know the community aspect of it is the best part, because we're one another's keeper. And so we move on together. So everybody is being taken care of. So thank you so much. And of course, Peter Rogers, let's hear what you want to say about this topic.
Okay, hello everybody. Great to be here. Thank you. Some great speakers on before. I want to sort of aim from a different aspect from the beginning. Say from as individuals when we're born. When we're born, it's a path to, that your life is a path, and on that journey you grab things and you start to learn from things as you move on through your life. You grab you learn how to read, you learn how to write, then you learn how to make friends, or you learn how to speak to people, you learn how to do different things in life. And then as you go progress through your life, you grab at things that to be a better you, to be what you are, and you want to be a better you. So all these things that you learn on this journey makes you the person who you are today. Now, Ash is obviously offering us holistic solutions. To me, holistic solutions is that you're learning all the time, and Ash is going to he's given us that opportunity to grab things what he wants to teach us to make us even better than what we are today. You are what you are, and obviously with Victory with Ash, giving us what he's going to be offering with this, he's going to teach us how to be better mindset, how to run a business, how to to be a better person, basically be a better person. And I think it's going to help us to obviously work and deal with people, because obviously this is a people's business, like any sort of business, you have to deal with people. And I think there's going to be all these solutions that's coming in. It's going to help us as individuals to be a better person to what we are. So that's how I look at it. You look at life, you look at how you started in life, and you're grabbing things as you go through your life. You're pulling things into you to make who you are. Okay, but obviously as we move into our future, you're grabbing these extra things to make you even better. And I honestly think that what Ash is offering us is going to make us better. It's going to make us better business minded, and and we're going to that next stage in our lives. And I think that's what he's offering. That Ash is offering us. It's a great opportunity. So that's all I can really say. Everybody's got different views. That's the way I look at it, and I think it's
Sure. Thanks so much, Pete. I agree with you though, because you like rightly say, what Victory with Ash is doing here is bringing out the best in us, because everybody is born with some particular skill or something special. Sometimes you don't know where to start from. You don't know what to do with it. You know what to do with it, but you don't have what it takes. It complements it for it to be realized and stuff like that. So Ash is just here to enhance whatever is already existing or add to what is already working in us. And I think it's going to be nothing short of the best of it. So Collins, if you don't mind, please, would like to hear your take on it.
All right. So thanks everyone. Yeah, I've heard from everyone, but I just want to take it from another standpoint. And I'm going by what I've read within Victory with Ash. It's the benefit we will have. The benefit you can feel and see. I think that's really a holistic solution. Ash is bringing a holistic solution. I pick up 3 things from that. He said, you will be noticeable. And he said, set goal and achieve them. How many times have we set goal and we achieve them? Sometimes we set goals and we don't even meet up with the goals that we've set. You set it from the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, there is nothing. Everything have changed. And then he talks about creating lasting impact. Sometimes we wish to create impact, but the means is not there for us to even create it. We have not even really meet up with our own need. How do we create lasting impact to others? But now Victory with Ash is coming to give us that opportunity. And he talked about mastering something that will create fresh stream of income. Sometimes we learn a lot of stuff, but it cannot even end up, we cannot even earn a dime. So I pick up three things from the benefit, which is really a solution that Ash is bringing. If you are in, this is what you will gain. He said, become noticeable, happier and calmer, and daily stress and self-doubt loses their grip. So when you become happier and calmer, what will happen? Your doubt, anything you're doubting will just lose their grip on you. That's the benefit you will get, the holistic benefit. I'm looking at it. And then he said, envision vivid picture of your brighter future. Imagine having the life and impact you truly want. So the life and impact, you want something. All of us really dream of something, but most of the time we don't even achieve it. But what if something can give you are in Victory with Ash, and you can achieve all of this? You become more happier, and the life that you want to live doesn't matter. You can fulfill it with Victory with Ash. That is a bonus. It says set bold measurable goals and begin to map the first beginning to map the first concept, set to achieve them. So you create it, and then you have to set a goal. You have to set the way to achieve them. Within Victory with Ash, you can do that. You start to set what you want to achieve. You measure them, and then at the end of the day, you will fulfill them because there is training for you. He talks about communication. Your communication skill will improve, and he said you will master modern marketing and business strategy that can create fresh stream of income. That's all we want to learn. Some of us have learned a lot of stuff, and there is no way we can even apply them because the chances are not there. The opportunities are not there for you to even put what you've learned into practice. Who will even give you that opportunity? What if there is a company that will give you that opportunity to come in, teach you something strategically, and you can start to implement them not only within the company, but you can use them in your own daily life, because any knowledge that you've gained, they can never take it out of you. What if you can build a business? Because remember, there was a question Ash asked us when we were doing, the questionnaire, for all of us. We talk about what you want to do. We're looking at it, setting another goal, another business out of this. What if there's a company that will give you a knowledge to set something out of Victory with Ash? No, you are in the business, but you can start to set other things, other stream of income, based on the knowledge that you have gained within. And you are getting that, as Andy said, for free. 100% free. You are not paying a dime. A lot of people don't know Ash is paying for the course that we are coming to learn. A lot of people don't know even the KYC you are doing, he is paying for it. Imagine if they are charging only 1 pence per KYC, and we are hundreds of thousands. Multiply $1 How much is it? We are not paying a dime. But he is doing all that within Victory with Ash so that we can benefit from all what is within, and we can grow as person, become happier. You just acquire all the benefit that Ash wants to give us. That's the master thing. When Comfort brought this topic, he said a holistic solution. This is a solution to our problem. Getting a lot within for free. And then what will happen if we moved into that big, bold, beautiful dream? We look back with the knowledge that we have gained, the relationship that we've created, in our own community, the community within Victory with Ash, our circle, talking to each other, building new relationship. That is a bonus, a plus. Comfort. So I will leave it there. That was what I gained from it. So thank you.
Indeed, yes, yes. I think that was powerful because when you talk about paying it, and we all agreeing that it's a holistic, holistic solutions he's bringing, and the fact that he tells us we're going to be noticeable. So what is when you said that, it just came to my mind. Ash is actually wrapping us and presenting us to the world as a full package. So whoever lays hands on us, whatever they need from us as business and stuff like that, they're getting everything they need because we have it all covered. So it's such a beautiful opportunity wherever you're watching us from. If you've never known about this, or you've been knowing and ignoring, don't keep ignoring. We're not actually convincing you to join, but we advise that if you're wise, ask a few questions and ask how you can be part of this, because we don't know how long this opportunity will ever last for you to be part of it. So I appreciate you all, guys. It was a wonderful presentation as usual. And guys, whatever channel you're watching from, make sure you subscribe, you drop a comment if you're part of this movement. Let's know what you're excited about. And of course, let's keep doing it. See you again next time, same time next week. And of course, during the week, we do a few things here and there. Love you all. Thank you and bye.